Subscribe to my channel now. Remember to subscribe to my channel. See you. Let's take a look again on this video of Richard Shithole and Luca Lampariello, the two fake polyglot scammers. Let's take a look again because there's something I want to show in this video.
My name's Richard. I'm here in my house in the United Kingdom with Luca, and I'm going to go through a quick...
The house of the scammer. The house of the scammer.
...interview with him to talk about how he goes about learning languages and his experiences as a polyglot.
Look now at Luca Lampariello. Now he's looking in the camera. Then just before he will speak, then he will look down to read. And you can see behind him in the reflection of the window, you can see Richard Simcott there. You can see here behind Luca Lampariello in the window, this window behind Luca Lampariello, you can see the reflection of Richard Simcott there. And I think he's looking down and reading, but it's not clear. It's not so clear, but you can see there is the head of Richard Simcott there in the background in the reflection of the window. Why he's not sitting beside of Luca Lampariello? There's another seat there. There's another seat there beside of Luca Lampariello. Why he's not sitting beside of Luca Lampariello? Because he need to look and read from his script. That's why he don't show himself in the camera. Richard Simcott don't show himself in the camera in the video because he's just looking and reading from a script, this fake polyglot. But both of them are just some fake shit. Look now, he's looking at the camera, then after a second like that, or after a few seconds, he will look down to read. Look now.
Hello, Luca. Hello, Richard. How do you start to learn?
See? Look now, he looked down to read. Now he looked down to read something, this fake asshole. He looked down to read because he's just some fake shithole. He have some papers or laptop in front of him. He looked down to read.
A new language. Normally what I do, I have a very...
Even when he's speaking English, he looked down to read because he's just some fake asshole. Look, he looked down to read every 2-3 seconds from his laptop. Even when he's speaking English, because there's just some fake shit people that will read from their laptop everything they say.
Normally what I do,
Every second he looked down. Every second he looked down because he's some fake shithole.
I have a very precise technique, and I usually use Asimil books. You can find it in the
Asimil books. Always this Asimil books, Asimil shit.
libraries, for example, or in the internet. It's a small book.
Looking down to read. Looking down to read because you're a fake asshole. You just write down a script because you want to tell people about your bullshit. And you need to tell about this Asimil because this Asimil, they pay them money. They're working together with Asimil, those polyglot scammers.
I always start using my technique in that book, and then I use...
Looking down to read because you're a fake asshole. You're a fake shithole. You can speak English, but you need to read because you're some fake asshole. You write down a script also in English because you're some fake shithole. This whole language learning community is just some fake people.
Other materials in order to expand languages. I used other courses in order to start, like Teach Yourself, and in general.
Looking down to read your script. Teach yourself bullshit. Just looking down to read because you're a fake asshole.
Use a small book, which...
Keep looking down to read from your laptop because you're a fake shithole.
which there are some grammatical notes, and then I expand knowledge through other materials.
Looking down to read everything from your script on your laptop, you fake asshole.
La mia routine giornaliera.
Now he's speaking another language and he looked down and read everything. Look, now he looked down for longer time because he need to speak in another language. Looking down and reading, and then people want to tell me Luca Lampariello is real polyglot. You clown, shit people who want to tell me that I'm just making up stories. Look where Luca Lampariello is looking, you fucking assholes, man. Those people who say that what I'm telling is not true, fuck you, you fucking scammer supporters. Scammer supporters and scammers who will defend scammers. Look, he's looking down and reading. Yeah, you look down and read, you fake asshole. You say he's from Italy, then he looked down to read the script. Why look down to read if you say you're from Italy? You fake asshole, man. You say you're from Italy, then you look down to read your script. He says he's from Italy, but he looked down to read his script.
Di studiarlo attivamente la mattina se posso, scrivendolo e magari cercando di parlarlo, mentre la sera se posso, scrivendolo e magari cercando di parlarlo, mentre la sera faccio attività più facili, se posso.
Looking down to read. He says from Italy, but he looked down to read. Every few seconds he looked down to read, this fake asshole. He looked down to read from his laptop because he's not from Italy, he's just some fake asshole.
Scrivendolo e magari cercando di parlarlo, mentre la sera faccio attività più facili, tra virgolette, e più passive come la lettura e l'ascolto. Et t'as dit que tu es en train d'apprendre le chinois, mais est-ce qu'il y a des autres langues que tu aimerais bien apprendre? Oui, en fait, il y a le japonais et il y a aussi le roumain qui m'intéresse beaucoup et je viens de commencer. En fait, je vais pas trop commencer encore, mais bientôt je vais commencer. Et une fois que je vais commencer, je vais continuer jusqu'à ce que je parle bien ou décemment. Und wie lange brauchst du, um eine Sprache zu lernen? Das ist eine schwierige Frage zu beantworten, denn im Allgemeinen glaube ich 1 Jahr oder 2.
Okay, so you just said few things in German, and now I don't know if you're speaking Dutch or whatever. Here, English, Italian, French, German, Spanish, Dutch, Swedish, Portuguese, and Russian. He will speak 9 languages in 5 minutes. 2 people speaking 9 languages in 5 minutes. Every language they just speak for 20 seconds or 15 seconds. And look, he keep looking down to read. He keep looking down to read because he's just some fake asshole. And Richard Simcott in the background, you can see him in the video in the background, he's looking down the whole time. You can see in the background, behind Luca Lampariello. Behind Luca Lampariello, you can see in the reflection of the window. In the reflection of the window, you can see Richard Simcott, he's looking down and reading. In the reflection of the window, you can see Richard Simcott looking down and reading. And also here, you can see Luca Lampariello looking down and reading. Just 2 fake assholes. You can see in the reflection of the window behind Luca Lampariello, you can see in the reflection of the window here, Richard Simcott in the background here on the right side of Luca Lampariello in the reflection. In the reflection of the window, you can see Richard Simcott there, but it's not so clear because it's a little bit far and dark like that. But it looks like his head is looking down because you can see the light there in the top. You can see the light in the top there, in the top of the picture or in the top of the window there. You can see there's some light there in the room. Here, I'll show you here. This one is the light of the room. The light of the room. And then here lower, you can see the light is on the head of Richard Simcott here. The light is on top of his head. It's like it's on his bald head. On his bald head is the light. And you can see it's like his head is a little bit moved forward. But it's not so clear because it's dark. But it looks like his head is moved forward and down. It's like his head is moved a little bit forward and down because he's looking down and reading. It's not so clear, but I'm very sure it looks like Richard Simcott is looking down and reading. Also, you cannot see him in the video itself. You can only see him in the reflection of the window. Like why he did not sit beside of Luca Lampariello, there's an empty seat. There's an empty seat there beside of Luca Lampariello, or he can always bring another seat if he want. Like why he's not in the video with Luca Lampariello, so he can sit and read from the script the whole time. Richard Simcott did not put himself in the video because he is just sitting and reading the script the whole time in every language. Both of them are some fake shit. Richard Simcott is not in the video because he's just reading from the script the whole time. And Luca Lampariello also, you can see he's looking down and reading. You can see Luca Lampariello also looking down and reading. People who say that Richard Simcott or Luca Lampariello are real polyglots, fuck all of you, man. You can see he's just looking down and reading this fake shit scammer. And Richard Simcott is not in the video, he's not in front of the camera. Richard Simcott is not in front of the camera because he's just reading the script the whole time. And Luca Lampariello, you can see that he's looking down. He keep looking down the whole time. Just two fake scammers there. Richard Simcott, you can only see him in the reflection of the window. And he's just looking down and reading the whole time. And Luca Lampariello there, he's also looking down and reading. Two fake polyglot YouTubers. All the polyglot YouTubers are just some fake shit people. And people who defend Luca Lampariello or Richard Simcott or other polyglot YouTubers, fuck all of you. You defend them because you are scammers or scammer supporters, or else you are very low intelligent people if you believe in those fake scammers. If you believe in those fake scammers, then you're very low intelligent people. You can see that he's looking down and reading from a script, and he do it the whole video, and he always do like that. And all the polyglot YouTubers do like that. They just read from a script and edit their videos. So if you believe in those scammers, then you're very low intelligent, or else you are a scammer, or else you support scammers, or else you want to be same like them in the future or something like that. He's just looking and reading from his script, this fake shit scammer Luca Lampariello, and also Richard Simcott, just some fake shit scammers.
Von der Sprache ab. Zum Beispiel Deutsch habe ich 2 Jahre gebraucht, um es fließend zu sprechen.
Looking down and reading from your laptop. Looking down and reading from your laptop, you fake asshole. You can see that Luca Lampariello is looking down and reading. He's not looking in the camera. Look at him. Look at him. He's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. He's looking down. He's not looking in the camera. He's just looking down and reading from some laptop in front of him. He's just looking down and reading this fake polyglot because he cannot speak all those languages. But as far as Chinese goes, you look and read from a script. Look the subtitle, but as far as Chinese goes, you're looking down and reading the Chinese from your script, from your laptop, same like the other languages. And Richard Simcott behind of you, he's also looking down and reading. Look at Richard Simcott. Look at Richard Simcott. Try to make highlighting on your mobile or computer. I don't know if you're using mobile or computer to watch now. If you're using a mobile, put the mobile on the highest light, of your mobile. Then I think you will see that it looks like Richard Simcott is looking down. You can see Richard Simcott is looking down and reading. And I think he has some book or something in here, some paper or something here that he's looking at or something. Here the face of Richard Simcott, the top of his head there and his face there, and he's looking down and reading from something. Richard Simcott there in the background in the reflection of the window. Looks like Richard Simcott is just looking down and reading. Even it's not so clear because it's the reflection of the window, but he's looking down and reading Richard Simcott the whole time. And Luca Lampariello here also, you can see he's looking down and reading. Just two fake polyglot scammers, liars, frauds. Just two fake scammers looking down and reading from their script. Just some fake shit people, liars, scammers.
Was Chinesisch geht zum Beispiel, ich kann sagen, ich habe schon mal.
Looking down and reading from your laptop. Looking down and reading from your laptop, you fake asshole. And people who defend you, fuck those people. People who defend you, fuck those people. He's looking down and reading. Just realize it, you fucking shit people who defend him. Shit people who defend him. Look, where is he looking now? He's looking down and reading, you fake asshole.
Fast 2 Jahre gelernt, ich kann es noch nicht sprechen, noch nicht
Looking down and reading from your laptop.
so gut, denn es handelt sich um eine ganz andere Sprache. Aber im Allgemeinen kann ich eigentlich sagen, 2 Jahre ist genug, um eine Sprache fließend zu sprechen.
Looking down and reading from his laptop. Looking down and reading from his laptop. Fake polyglot, fake asshole. And Richard Simcott in the background, he's looking down the whole time. You can see Richard Simcott in the reflection of the window. He's looking down the whole time. In the reflection of the window, you can see Richard Simcott, he's looking down the whole time. And Luca Lampariello also now, he's looking down. Every few seconds, Luca Lampariello is looking down. And every language, he just speaks for a few seconds. Keep looking down every 2-3 seconds, just some fake asshole. Looking down at 2 minutes 23, looking down, and after 2-3 seconds he will look down again. Looking down again at 2:25. Every 2 seconds he will look down to read. Every 2 seconds he look down to read. See, now he looked down to read again. When he need to speak, he looked down to read. Looking down to read, you fake asshole. People who are supporting this fake scammer, Luca Lampariello and Richard Simcott. Look, where is Luca Lampariello now and why Richard Simcott is not in the video. Look, Luca Lampariello looking down to read. Luca Lampariello looking down to read from his script. And here in the background also Richard Simcott looking down and reading. Richard Simcott here in the reflection of the window. You can see he's looking down and reading. In the reflection of the window, you can see Richard Simcott looking down and reading from his script. And here Luca Lampariello looking down and reading. Luca Lampariello looking down and reading, and also Richard Simcott. Both of them are just some fake scammers. Just some fake shit people. Fuck you, man. Looking down to read, you fake asshole. Here at 2:31, he's looking down to read at 2 minutes 31. And again, after 2 seconds, he will look down again. Look now. See? At 2:31, 2 minutes 31, he looked down. And again, at 2 minutes 33, he looked down. He looked down 2 times in 2 seconds. And the whole time, Richard Simcott is looking down. You can see there in the background, in the reflection of the window, you can see Richard Simcott is just looking down and reading from some paper or some laptop or something.
No hay muchos rusos en Roma, sí, hay seguramente, pero...
Looking down to read. Looking down to read the next few sentences. He just looked down to read few sentences. Then he will say few sentences. Then he will look down again to read the next few sentences. He just memorized few sentences for a video. He memorized few sentences for a video, and then he looked down to read them. And then he will say few sentences. Then he will look down to read the next few sentences. Look, he's just looking down and reading, this fake asshole. This fake polyglot scammer. This fake polyglot scammer, he just looked down to read every few seconds. People supporting Luca Lampariello, where is he looking now? Where is he looking now? Where is he looking now? Here is your fake polyglot Luca Lampariello looking down and reading from a script. Your fake polyglot Luca Lampariello looking down and reading from a script. And Richard Simcott there in the background. You can see him there in the reflection of the window. Richard Simcott also looking down and reading. 2 fake polyglots looking and reading from a script. And Richard Simcott, he did not even show himself in the video. You can only see Richard Simcott in the reflection of the window. He did not show himself in the video because he's looking down the whole time, Richard Simcott. Richard Simcott looking down the whole time to read the whole script. That's why he did not show himself in the video. And here you can see Luca Lampariello also looking down to read from the script. And I think Luca Lampariello who memorized some sentence or some stuff like that. And when he cannot remember, he looked down and read. I think Luca Lampariello, he memorized something from the script, but when he cannot remember, he looked down to read. Just some fake shit people, man. Just some fake scammer shit, fake polyglot scammers. Looking down every few seconds, you fake asshole, man. He looked down here at 2:57, 2 minutes 57, he looked down, and again around 3 minutes or 3 minutes 1 second or something, he will look down again. And I think there was some edit, but it's not so clear. I think there was some edit here around 3 minutes. See, now again at 3 minutes and 1 second he looked down. At 2 minutes and 57 seconds he looked down, and at 3 minutes and 1 second he looked down. And I think around 2:59 or 3 minutes there was an edit, but it was not so clear. Look, he looked down to read here again, this fake asshole. Looking down to read again. Looking down to read again from your laptop. Looking down and reading from your laptop, you fake asshole. She's just looking down for a few seconds and reading. He was looking down for a few seconds and reading. Looking down to read again. Looking down to read again, you fake asshole. And Richard Simcott is looking down the whole time. Look, Luca Lampariello keep looking down every few seconds. I think he just memorized few sentences and also he'd look and read. And Richard Simcott, he's looking down the whole time. I think Richard Simcott cannot remember so good, so he need to look down the whole time. That's why they don't show him in the video. They don't show Richard Simcott in the video because I think it's difficult for him to remember. So he need to look down the whole time and read the whole time. That's why you can see him only in the reflection of the window there, that he's looking down and reading.
Ik vind Russisch echt elegant, maar in het algemeen kan ik eigenlijk niet zeggen dat ik een favoriete taal heb. Ik denk ik hou van ze alle, moet ik zeggen.
För det är viktigt att ha en god accent.
Jag tror det är viktigt, för att när du pratar med andra människor, de är jätteglada att prata med en utlänning som pratar jättebra deras språk. Men jag tror också i allmänhet är det något viktigare att prata ett språk bra flytande, för att vi kan prata.
He looked down, but then he put his hand on his face. He looked down, then he put his hand on his face so people not notice. He just memorized few sentences. He memorized few sentences in Swedish, then he say few sentences. When he cannot remember, he looked down now to read. Look, he looked down now. Look. He put his hand in front of his face. He put his hand in front of his face so people not notice that he looked down. He said the few sentences he could remember. He remembered few sentences in Swedish. Then he said those few sentences. Now he cannot remember. Then he looked down on his laptop again. See, now he looked down on his laptop to see something, to read few sentences. That's why he put his hand on his face so people cannot see it. Look at Luca Lampariello now. He put his hand in front of his face and looked down to read same time. This fake scammer. He said some sentence in Swedish in the start, but I think he just practiced and memorized few sentences. He practiced and memorized few sentences in Swedish. Then after he said those few sentences that he practiced and memorized, then he need to look down to read the next few sentences. Look here. Look here, this fake scammer. He hide his eye there so he can look down and read. He hide his eye there so he can look down and read this fake scammer, man. Fake shit, man. And of course, Richard Simcott hiding there. Only you can see him in the reflection of the window. Also, he did not know that he's in the reflection. I think Richard Simcott did not know that he's in the reflection there. Richard Simcott is not even in the video. Only we can see him in the reflection of the window. Richard Simcott is not in the video. Only we can see him in the reflection of the window there. This fake Richard Simcott, that so many shit people supporting Richard Simcott. And look, Luca Lampariello there. He's looking down to read. That's why he put his hand in front of his face. He looked down to read and he put his one hand in front of his eye there to hide his eye so people will not notice. He put his hand in front of his one eye there and looked down for a few seconds to read. And after he would look up again. Just some fake scammer, man. He put his hand on his eye and his face like that so people not notice that he looked down to read. This fake shit, man. I keep like looking down very little with his eyes like that. See, he will look down just for a second to see a few words. He will try to look down just for a second like that. He will just take a glimpse like this, look just for a second like that. I think he memorized those few sentences. He memorized few sentences, and when he cannot remember, he looked down to see few words. See, he will look down just to see few words. He will look down just for a second to see few words. And I don't know if he looked for a longer time and they edit and cut it out, but he will look down for a second like that to see few words. See? Now he looked down again to see the next language. Now he looked down again to see the next language, to see the next words in the next language. Just looking down on his laptop and reading. Fake polyglot scammer flyer. Look the subtitle now of the video. Look the subtitle. What does speaking fluently mean for you? I think speaking fluently for those polyglot YouTubers, those fake scammers, speaking fluently for them means that they just look and read from a script and edit their videos. That's speaking fluently for those fake shitholes, scammers, those fake polyglot shit people, man. Look the subtitles. Look the subtitle here of the video. It means you CNA have an idea in your head. It means you CNA. CNA or CAN. It should be CAN, can. They cannot even spell the word can. They cannot even spell the word can, those abnormal, uneducated clowns. And there's so many wrong spellings in this subtitles. The whole video is full of wrong spellings in the subtitles because they don't know how to spell in English. Those uneducated clowns. Those uneducated clowns who want to pretend they can speak 10 or 20 or 30 or 50 languages. They cannot even spell correctly in their own language, English. He keep looking down for a second and then look up again. He will look down for a second then look up again. You can see he just looked down for a second like that and then he will look up again. Look, he will look down just for a second. He will look down for a second to see some words, then he will look up again. Look, he looked down for a second. See, he looked down again. Looking down again to read the next few sentences. I think he just memorized some sentence for a video, and then every time he keep looking down to remember. And Richard Simcott, the whole time he's looking down. Richard Simcott, the whole time is looking down. And how do I know? I can see the reflection of him in the window. I can see the reflection of Richard Simcott in the window. He's looking down and reading behind Luca Lampariello. The window behind Luca Lampariello, you can see the reflection of Richard Simcott looking down and reading. And you can see here Luca Lampariello also keep looking down many times to read. Looking down to read, you fake shit, man.
É fácil dizer o que é falar com fluência, mas em geral para mim é.
Looking down to read every few seconds, you fake shithole, man.
Em geral para mim é.
Looking down to read every few seconds. Every few seconds you look down to read this fake shit, man.
É falar, saber falar sem problemas, saber expressar as tuas ideias, com erros também, mas isso não é.
You look down to read, and then after 2-3 seconds you look down for a second again.
Falar, saber falar sem problemas, saber expressar as tuas ideias.
See, he looked down just for a second. He would just look down with his eyes. He looked down with his eyes for a second just to see few words. Just some fake asshole, man.
Com erros também, mas isso não é importante. O importante é a mensagem, saber expressá-la. E essa é muito.
See, he will shake his head, then he look down. He shake his head, then he look down for a second. He shake his head here after 2-3 seconds. When he shake his head, he will look down on the laptop.
Não é importante. O importante é.
See, he shake his head, then he look down. You can see he looked down there on the laptop. He looked down to read this fake asshole, man. And I think maybe he's looking down for longer time to read, but after the video finished, they will just edit and cut it out. I think he looked down for longer time to read, but after the video finished, they will edit the video and cut it out when he looked down to read, so it will look like it's just for a second. That's why also his head will shake. I think his head shake because there's some edit maybe, but it's not so clear. I think he looked down for longer time to read for longer time, but after they finish recording the video, then they will edit and cut out when he looked down and read. Just some fake shit.
A mensagem, saber expressá-la. E essa é muito importante para mim.
There he shake his head to look down. He do it like 2 times.
O importante é a mensagem, saber expressá-la.
Look, he looked down there for a second. Look, he looked down for a second here. He shake his head so people will not notice. He shake his head, then he looked down for a second to read. He looked down there to read few words. He's fake asshole, man.
Muito importante para mim.
Говоришь тоже по-азиатски?
Looking down again. Every few seconds looking down and reading. Do you also speak Asian languages? I think you mean, do you also read from a script the Asian languages? Do you also read from the script the Asian languages, same like the Russian and the other languages? All the languages just reading from a script, you fake asshole, looking down on your laptop. Looking down on the laptop, you fake asshole.
Дело в том, что я изучаю китайский почти 2 года, но это же очень сложно.
Looking down and reading, you fake asshole, shithole, man. Looking down and reading, just some fake asshole.
Моя проблема сейчас, это же, что мне не надо говорить, общаться много. Это же очень сложно.
Looking down and reading, you fake shithole. Looking down and reading from your laptop. Looking down and reading from your laptop, you fake asshole.
Моя проблема сейчас, это же, что
Looking down and reading every few seconds. Every 2-3 seconds or every few seconds you look down and read from your laptop. Looking down and reading from your laptop, you fake asshole.
Мне надо говорить, общаться много.
Looking down and reading. Looking down and reading from your laptop. Looking down and reading from your laptop, you fake polyglot scammer. looking down and reading. You can see he's looking down. He have a laptop in front of him. He's holding a laptop there in front of him and reading. Just some asshole, fake asshole. Looking down and reading. Looking down and reading. Looking down and reading, you fake shithole. Looking down and reading. And also Richard Simcott looking down the whole time. Richard Simcott is looking down the whole time. You can see him in the background. He's just looking down and reading there in the reflection of the window. You can see Richard Simcott looking down the whole time. And this asshole, Luca Lampariello, keep looking down to read his script.
Thank you very much.
Just some fake asshole, man.
Thanks for your time, Luca.
Thank you for your time, Luca. Thank you for your time, Richard. Two asshole scammers in the same video. Two fucking fake shitholes pretending to speak Italian, French, German, Spanish, Dutch, Swedish, Portuguese, and Russian, and just reading from a script. Fucking assholes, man. Fucking scammer shitholes, all of you. Polyglot YouTubers are just some fucking fake liars and scammers. Just some fake assholes. And people believe in this asshole, but he's just a scammer. People believe in this asshole, but he's just some fake asshole, scammer, liar, reading from a script and editing his videos. Reading from his script and editing his videos, same like all Polyglot YouTubers, just some fake asshole. Subscribe to my channel now. Remember, subscribe to my channel. See you. اشترك في القناة دلوقتي. افتكر اشترك في القناة. أشوفك. السلامة. Husk at abonnere på min kanal nu. Husk at abonnere. Vi ses. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne maintenant. Abonnez-vous. Abonnez-vous à ma chaîne.